Hello, my friends. Katie Rubin here, your friendly neighborhood modern mystic, energy healer, divine light channel, spiritual teacher, performer of weird stuff, improviser. Lovely to see you all, except that I can't see you with my eyes. Happy Monday. I've pulled a really interesting 3-card spread for you guys. I've opened the Akashic records of you, the group of people who will watch this, and boy, it's a moment. It's a moment. So let's take a deep breath. Connect with your core self. Connect with the seat of yourself in the low belly. And remember, one step at a time, one day at a time. You know what I mean? You can handle anything one moment at a time. So the recent past, we have the mountain card, which we'll talk about in a second. The present moment, we are hitting rock bottom with something. And the outcome card is the coming apart card. Oh. Sometimes it can be a challenge when we have to come apart from things. But the good news is with coming apart is there's always something coming together on the other side of coming apart. So we have to remember that as we go through the challenges of coming apart. So present moment, recent past, all right, is this mountain card. And let's just see what Colette Baron Reed has to say about it here from my favorite deck. Let's show the front of the thing just to advertise for her, because why not? Because it's such a great deck. The Enchanted Map, Oracle deck, big fan. Sometimes you'll come across what appears to be an insurmountable obstacle, like a huge mountain that separates you from your success. You might think that climbing it or chiseling away at it is the answer, but why take such a treacherous, tedious approach, climbing a mountain or chipping away at it? Be like the rivers that flow around mountains naturally. You'll move past this obstacle relatively quickly if you choose the easy way around. This is the time to adapt to your circumstances. If you do decide to climb, remember to take one step at a time, opting for the next right action. So some point in the recent past, we've hit some kind of mountainous, obstacle-y vibe where it feels like there's this insurmountable mountain ahead of us. And oftentimes what the ego mind, or in human design, as we would say, would be called the not self, the ego mind or the not self will say like, I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to tackle this mountain. I'm going to climb it. I'm going to, and we start to go to work internally on how to solve the problem and destroy the mountain and get through there and climb over it and win the game of life. Well, what if you could be like a river flowing with the mountain? Like a river doesn't go like, I'm going to figure out a way to go up and over. A river goes like, oh, there's a thing in the way. We just flow around it. So in the recent past, what is the mountain obstacle you've come into contact with? And how has it brought you in this present moment to rock bottom with some kind of behavior or energy or choice or pattern that you live into? Okay, surrender and acceptance are the keys to freedom. As difficult as it may be to accept, it seems that you've reached a point where you can go no further in the same manner in which you've been doing things. Perhaps you've hit a proverbial brick wall or experienced a deep sense of loss and don't know where to turn. The old way of doing things must be discarded fully in order to move onward and upward. A new direction and a new strategy are called for. The only way out is through surrender. Accept things as they are and admit that you have no idea what to do next. If you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, I love how she describes this, then a stairway will appear like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. Let's lean into this section really quickly here. If you wait, so first she says the only way out is through surrender. You've hit bottom. The way you've been proceeding isn't working anymore. The only way out is to surrender. Accept things as they are. So oftentimes people get confused about what surrender means. Surrender is like, okay, I am willing to accept reality on reality's terms. Reality on reality's terms. Not what I wish reality was, not my fantasy of what reality is, not what I think reality should be or could be. What is reality on reality's terms? That's surrender, is when we get in alignment with being not in resistance to reality on reality's terms. If you wait in that heartfelt moment of release, then a stairway will appear like magic, and all manner of synchronicities will show you the way to higher ground. The rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. A miracle is about to occur, but only if you let go completely. So, excuse me, what are you holding on to so tightly because you think if you let go of it, not only will a miracle not occur, but you'll maybe fall to your death? What are you holding on to that tightly? And could you just, for 4 minutes today, for 30 seconds today, let it go? Then watch yourself hold on, then let it go. Then watch yourself cling again out of fear, and then let it go. What is that thing or set of things in your reality where you're doing that? Remember, the rock bottom card is a sign that a miracle is about to occur. Who doesn't want a miracle in their life to occur? But only if you surrender completely. The outcome of all of this we're in the middle of is this coming apart card. Now let's see how she frames the coming apart process right now. The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took on more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. This is a 3-card spread about holding on, willing things to be that don't want to be, and just having to kind of hit bottom with that. I love this thing. Separation, disillusion, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. So it seems like a bleak 3-card spread, but each of them say in their own way, look, you may have come into contact with some kind of mountain in the way. Flow like a river and everything will be fine. This is in your recent past. In the present moment, you are hitting bottom with something. This shit doesn't work anymore. And you're realizing it doesn't freaking work anymore. If you're willing to let it go, like just take the grip of your will off of it just a hair. Go get distracted. Do something else. Stop trying to figure it out. A miracle will occur. And then as that miracle occurs, sometimes you have to come apart from something. But when you come apart from something, good fortune awaits. So we have to always remember the universe really does, when it closes a window, it does open other doors. It really does. When one window shuts, a door opens. That's how there's a saying in 12-step I really like. They talk about rejection is God's protection. And if you're not into the word God, think of rejection is the universe's protection. So when something is crumbling or falling apart or not working anymore, it's because the universe has something better for you, something that fits you better, something that's truer to who you actually are. So would you be willing to let go of what isn't working to have more of what you actually desire? Wouldn't that be nice? On that note, consider joining us for my next round of healing class, which begins not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday. It's a 7-week class online. We're going to work on activating the light body, clearing resistance, and clearing our core negative imprints. This is the sort of tri-pronged focus of this next round. Activating the light body, clearing resistance, all the resistance you have to what is, to reality on reality's terms, so that you can get in alignment with what's occurring in reality and then start taking action toward having more of what you desire, but in reality, on reality's terms. So we'll clear your resistance to that, and we're going to clear our core negative imprints. That starts 2 Sundays from now. It's a 7-week class online. I'll include a link to that class with this video. Let's see, you can also join my Monday night class that's beginning with OMA Pittsburg, OMA Pittsburg. They're just the best damn people around. I love those guys. That class is a 5-week course. It's level 2 of activating the light body, and it's called Waking the Sleepers, activating the light body and healing the double helix DNA strand at the core of your spiritual essence. So this is for light workers or people who are of the light or people on a spiritual path who are really looking to activate their spiritual body. We're going to focus on the emotional processing portion of activating one's light body. So we're going to integrate parts work with our divine light transmissions each week. So there will be an activation each week that I will bring through spiritually and homework assignments around how to process the unintegrated parts or the exiled parts of self who we have dissociated away from very understandably through trauma. So that's the Monday night OMA class, which begins June 6th. I have some show dates coming up that I'll announce pretty soon for locals here in upstate New York. And I think that's it. Sending you guys lots of love. Deep blessings. Please breathe deeply and take care of yourself. Stay connected to you. Expand your heart. Flow like the waters around the mountain. You got this.